If you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, how the heck did people do this? Fret no more, because I'm going to share all the tips and tricks I use as a social media manager myself. And yes, everything here is free because I don't got that type of money. So here are some apps and softwares that I personally use: Adobe Express, Canva, Affinity, and Ibis Paint X. While Adobe Express does require $20, some high school students can use it for free if their high school provides it. Or anyone can sign up with an email and use their free software, which honestly is great for starters. I personally use Adobe Express for their background remover, custom font, and simplicity, overall minimalistic UI. Next up, we have Canva, which is the software I'm going to be using today. I actually kind of took a pause on this software as I no longer have premium. However, as a free user now, I still believe that Canva is a great tool as they provide so many apps, so many versatile UIs, designs, and elements that I don't see often in other programs. Just for today, I'm going to be skipping these two, but I'll be covering them in a later video. These are, in my opinion, the best tools to use. The Font is a great website to find fonts that you can use commercially and also personally. Coolers allows you to find new palettes and new color combinations that you might not have thought of before. Remove Background is a great tool to use if you don't have access to Adobe or Canva. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's take a look at how I actually design posters. As you can see here, I start by using Canva and then I slowly go to Adobe Express. However, for this video, because it is free, I am going to say that the Adobe Express part is optional and it's completely unnecessary and you really don't need to do it. So I started out by finding a reference photo from Pinterest, but of course you can find your reference photo from anywhere. There are so many other sites that you can use as resource rather than Pinterest, but I just chose it for convenience. I also have a tip for starters or beginners who are learning graphic design. Similarly to art and drawing, you can start off by referencing someone else's work. Just ensure that you give them credit and put their artwork next to yours or tag them in your post. Okay, so basically everything in this video except for the shadow overlays are going to be from Pinterest. So notice here how the reference photo uses shadows to make it look more realistic. We can create the same effect using the shadow feature in Canva. So the issue here is that the grass blends in with the leaves, and a solution to this is putting the blanket in the layer underneath. Since this is an invitation, I'm going to add a text field. This allows the text to be more obvious and stand out. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to get elements from Pinterest and transfer it to your Canva. I choose any PNG file that I like and then I drag and drop it to Background Remover. I basically repeat this process for as many elements as I need. From this point onwards, I'm basically adding all the elements and just doing the same effects with the shadows. Okay, next are my favorite elements of Canva. These are the shadow overlays. This adds so much depth and it's basically a free Photoshop. All you have to do is just search shadow overlay into elements. The next few clips will be featuring Adobe Express, and that'll be all for learning Canva. I'm basically just adding any important text or any important information that a normal invitation would have.